That knows every word to Lil Mosey, man. Every word.
Who?
Lil Mosey.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Lil Mosey.
He parted the Little Red Sea.
Is that factual, Suzette?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It happened. Facts.
Wow.
You get me with my little pre-show stretch?
Yeah.
Little pre-show stretch.
Yeah. Hey, gang.
Osaka.
Hey, gang.
Osaka.
Hey, gang. Hey, gang.
Hey, Happy Wednesday.
Hi, gang.
Hey. Happy Wednesday. There's an H in Wednesday now.
Oh, where is it?
Wednesday. Let's do this.
Let's go.
What are you wearing today? Who are you wearing?
Love pup shirt.
Cool. Oh, wow.
What's up?
What's up?
So, speaking of basketball, I went to a funeral yesterday in San Diego. So I got on a plane, flew out to San Diego yesterday. I took a lift to the funeral, to the church. I met up with my friend, my very good friend Brad. My friend Brad and I, we both started in radio at the same time working for this guy named Bruce Walton. Bruce is the older brother to Bill Walton. Bill Walton is like a very famous sports guy, played for the Trailblazers, played for UCLA, very famous NBA player, like a legend, and now he's a sports commentator. He does like all the University of Arizona sports stuff, and he also is the uncle to Luke Walton. Luke Walton is the coach of the Sacramento Kings and all that. So I was at the funeral yesterday, and it was interesting. It was huge. There was thousands of people, and I'm not kidding when I say thousands of people at this funeral, which I've never been to a funeral that big before. My father's funeral, there were like 5 people there. Delaney's funeral, Dad's funeral last week, was the biggest funeral I've ever been to before. This was like tremendous. I mean, it was so many people. And I wore the same thing I wore to Delaney's dad's funeral, which was I just wore like a black t-shirt, a leather jacket, and some nice pants, right? And I was like in the second row of the church, right? And Bill Walton, who's like famous, now this is his older brother that passed away. That dude showed up in sweats that was too short for him. So like you could see his ankles, and white socks and black tennis shoes and a blue Hawaiian shirt. Looked like he just woke up, and he brought a beach chair with him. Now this is in a Catholic church. Everybody's in suits, and he opens up the beach chair, sits it down, and sits in the beach chair during the whole service. Is that not weird?
Is there a story that goes along with that? There's got to be something like him and his brother had together, and that was meaningful.
No, that's how he dresses all the time, apparently.
Oh.
My friend Brad
He just
was
brings a beach chair everywhere?
My friend Brad was his agent. And I was like, do you know the story behind that, Bill? You about to say something?
Without looking it up, I might be able to explain the beach chair. It might be a special chair designed just for him to sit in because he has horrible back problems.
Oh.
And so it might be a special chair. He might not be able to sit in a church pew.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Right, yeah.
Because there was a lot of tall people there because there's, all basketball players and football players and stuff. So then after the church service, there was a private party at this bar. And I was invited, so I went to the bar, and it was like, and my friend Brad, he drove, so him and I went to this bar, and it's packed, and there's all these people, and I know it's all these people I've known, haven't seen in years, right? So everyone's coming up to me and talking to me, and they're drinking, just like you would normally. It was like Friday night. It was dark in the bar, and it was packed, and everyone's talking, and I'm sitting there, and just as normal, I eventually end up off to the side by myself watching the party, right? And I'm like, I need to get the hell out of here, right? So
just normal as well.
Yeah. So it is noon. My flight's like, I don't have a flight till like 3 or so, right? It's like noon. I think actually my flight was at 5. So I end up changing my flight, whatever, and I just slide out and take a lift back. I don't say anything to my friend Brad, who's now kind of like responsible for me because he drove me from the thing and he knows that we're together and everything. So anyway, I'm home now. And I'm taking my son to basketball practice. I get this text from Brad. He's like, "Hey man, where are you?"
You're already home.
He's in San Diego. And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm home." He's like, all I get is WTF. I'm like, what, man? I should put up the whole screen conversation up on my Instagram. I'm like, I'm home, man. It was done.